Yeah, well, I mean, I think you hit it right on the head when you talked about just the self-love and the confidence. Because for me, in my whole life, I'm 35. I spent what 33, 32 of those years not loving myself, not caring about who I am, not having any confidence in myself, not being comfortable with failure, all that shit. And eventually, I ended up using drugs to escape that, and coming back and now developing that self-love and that confidence and cutting myself some slack. I mean, it's crazy what you can do and what you can deal with not doing, even more so. And funny enough, I got my feet put to the fire because you guys are hiring that content creator thing, and so I applied for it, and I ended up doing it. So I got an interview Thursday, but
Wow.
I was just laughing about. I was thinking even before the interview though, and this is why I really bring it up, not just for a little shameless plug there, but I really bring it up because I knew in 48 hours I got the email. I had to do a bunch of content, right? And I just did it. I didn't think about it. I came up with the backstory, did a bunch of shit, and created it. I was like, no matter what happens after this, I just proved myself I could do it, right?
I love that. I love
You
that.
know,
And
and
by the
that's
way, on
huge.
the other side, Tyler, Ryan, Dylan, Andy K, whoever is on the VaynerX side of that 1:37 p.m. execution, they're going to make a subjective call.
Mm-hmm.
And they may not be right. I actually think it's impossible that we're going to hire the best person. Really, I mean that.
Well, that's tough. It's like drafting the best, greatest quarterback, right?
There you go. Literally, I was just on the phone with the NFL general manager 4 seconds before I got on this, and we were talking about this upcoming draft, and there's multiple quarterbacks, the BYU kid, Fields, Lawrence, and like, I'm old. Ryan Leaf versus Peyton Manning was like really a coin toss.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it didn't play out that way. And so I think, for me, a couple things to that story. One, as a business owner, I don't expect us to make the right call every time. But more importantly, for the majority of people who are listening right now, when somebody doesn't hire you or pick you, or you don't win on a subjective call, I'm devastated by how many people get upset or sad about that.
Mm-hmm.
When the reality is the judge could be wrong. Most of the adults around me in my teenage years pegged me wrong. And so I just wish more people would understand that.
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. And I just, kind of.
But it doesn't, but I don't want it to be. I don't want that.
No, it shouldn't be. Yeah.
I want people to realize that's a subjective pill and do what I do. They're the idiot. They're wrong. Now, listen, if you're constantly losing over time, you may want to think, if 1,700 jobs that you submit content to pass on you, you probably want to say, okay, there's something maybe in here, but not when one, even as much as you admire the Gary V ecosystem, we get it wrong all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome, man.